Hey, John, welcome to the 10. Wait a second. This isn't the 10-minute daily reality check. That's our podcast.
No, but if you want to listen to an amazing podcast, actually check that out, the 10-minute daily reality check, where you can get every single day self-help that doesn't suck, inspires you, changes your life, moves you, and is usually funny as all hell. But here, today, we're just going to give you a 3-minute video or so about love, life, and lust.
Well, we're going to talk about relationship backgrounds. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, what did I just white out for? Man,
That's
you see
cool,
that?
doesn't it?
Looks kind of cool. I look white out on one side of my face.
Like
I kind of like
Obi-Wan
that.
Kenobi.
I do. I kind of look like I'm like, Star Wars, look at me. It's kind of cool. Look at this. We're just like kind of going like that. So anyway, we're talking about like what type of history do you need to know about somebody to make a determination of how they are in the present. Now, as you get older and you go through life, relationship histories tend to be something that you need to pay attention to with people. Like, have they grown since their last relationship? Have they gone to therapy since their last relationship?
Right.
You know, the thing is, how often do people, well, what do people do, you know, with the information that they're getting from relationships?
Well, this is interesting because we've all dated people and we get signals. Some people, the women like to call them red flags, but what happens when a woman gives you a red flag? The point is, wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Oh, and then here we are again.
I like being Obi.
Me too.
So, but you know, there's information people are giving you and about their past relationships, about their past life. And if it's not good information, if it's like, whoa, that's kind of fucked up, and you overlook it, then you're probably going to find yourself in the same situation that they're telling you about. For example, I once dated someone and they told me how they had a really rocky relationship history. The longest in their almost 30 years, their longest relationship was 1 year, and that 1 year sounded really kind of brutal. It ended with her sleeping with her boyfriend's best friend. So when I was with her, I was like, I even had the thought like, well, you know, that was a long time ago, and now she's, you know, grown and evolved, and she clearly made some peace with it. But I also realized she never went to therapy. She never did anything like that. She just sort of knew that she realized at one point that was bad, but then she never got into another long-term relationship again. And the way she talked about all her ex-boyfriends or anybody that she did date, you know, those 3-month stints, which I eventually became, she talked very badly about them, very badly, very negatively. And what that was a sign of, and what it turned out to be true of, was someone who refused to take any responsibility for their own bad behaviors or their own part in the thing, in anything going wrong. And that person never went to therapy. And so it's like the thing here is are we telling people, sending people to therapy? Not necessarily. And therapy is a word. It can be all kinds of therapy. But are people going and actually going deep in and dealing with their stuff? Going deep in and saying, I need to evolve. I need to change. And one way to do therapy, there's a lot of ways to do therapy. In a way, what David and I do is very therapeutic. It's a life changer, a game changer. But if you meet someone and you really want to get involved with them and they haven't done some kind of work on themselves in between their relationships or over time, like deep work, then and they had a rocky history, then you can be rest assured that history is coming your way to your life.
It's interesting. I say the same thing over and over again, you know.
Yeah.
I look at somebody that I know, a friend of mine's ex-wife, right?
Yeah.
And I run into her once in a while.
Yeah.
And she's got a new boyfriend. And I got to tell you, the same issues, you know, she had with him, she's having with her new boyfriend.
Oh, really?
She's going through the same exact stuff. And he looks and he said to me, he said, David, he goes, it's kind of sad. He says, you know, I really loved her for a long, long time. He said, I kept moving forward. I kept wanting to grow. She never wanted to grow. And then she blamed the relationship ending on me, you know, on him, of course, right? Using the term me. And it was interesting because he saw her recently and she was arguing with her boyfriend in public, right? And he goes, oh my God, the same dynamic she had with me. It's like she didn't even take this responsibility for anything in that relationship. And that's what's kind of sad. You have to look at what type of, John said it 100%. If you meet somebody and they've read a stack of books since their last relationship and they're a self-help junkie, and they've gone to seminars, and they've gone to yoga retreats, and they've done therapy, then there's somebody that probably grew from their last relationship.
Not necessarily.
You know,
Because there's another video there, right?
Yeah.
Spiritual me girl.
Yeah, let's go to that
Yoga
one
girl.
next.
You
Let's
know
go to that one
song?
next. Let's leave this one
Wait,
right
do you know
now.
that thing, Yoga Girl? You ever watch that video?
Yoga girl. All right, then we're done with this video. We're just
All
going to
right.
do another one.
Peace.
Goodbye. Listen to the 10-Minute Daily Reality Check every single day at 10-Minute Daily Reality Check on YouTube or at davidwygant.com. John Keegan, Awakened Lifestyle.